but it's the same old caterpillar. Same old caterpillar.
Nah, he's different. See, what we got to understand is, right, where I came to a understanding. I couldn't wait to sit down with him. A lot of people were sitting up there saying, I'm not going to sit down with a rat. And I'm like, y'all don't really understand what you're saying out of your mouth. This rat just showed you that he has the power to change the game and recruit your children by feeding the ones that's starving. This rat
It's showing you the climate.
Has 30 million of your children worshiping him, and you telling me that he's not worthy of sitting down with when he has the brain of your babies?
Yo, when I saw that clip, bro, I said, this is gonna set off a chain reaction. And I already see other people who about to take all types of deals to get out their situation, prepping the public, prepping them for it. But it's gonna happen. Cause now you say, oh, he can't, people still ride. You could still, oh, all right. Yeah, I did know a couple OGs that did this. Hip hop brats everywhere. Niggas running around snitching like just don't care. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, I don't see that. With that part, I know what you're saying. And that's why I say Hassan, like, protect Hassan Campbell at all costs. Because the righteousness in you, you see that. All right, even if I don't get to him, I get to all the kids that's watching him. But I'm like, he don't want you to get to them.
He did. Would stop the conversation and where it was going. If you watch that interview, Whack 100 debunked everything that I was trying to do, and that's what he was there for. He sabotaged. That interview was the most childish interview ever in the history of niggerdom. It was the most ignorant, like, didn't make no sense interview I've ever done, and hope and pray to God I've never, ever sit down with such stupidity. If Whack wasn't there, the conversation would have been more powerful. But if you notice in the conversation with the young boys, how I was talking to them and they changed from being the gangsters to, no, I'm a man, I'm a this, and they started talking and speaking with maturity. Whack didn't like that. You got to understand something. Tekashi 6ix9ine, at this point, once you work for the Feds, you forever work for them.
The Feds.
At this point, Tekashi 6ix9ine might be the youngest CIA agent ever in the history of rappers. It's not just a rapper anymore. This game,
is he the youngest?
You got to understand, Tekashi just flopped. He sat out for 2 years or whatever. It actually wasn't 2 years, but his last music flopped. So now, he comes back at a time. Let me show you, because I sit back and I watch and I study. D-Thing, K-Flock, them crews in the Bronx been warring. And they brought the music back to the Bronx so much to where that you see Cardi coming to the Bronx. You see Nicki Minaj coming to the Bronx. This is where it's at right now. They doing drill now.
Right.
I put so much of a limelight on drill music and the deaths to where DJ Drewski decided to speak out, and I don't care what nobody say, I'm taking credit for that. He decides to speak out and say, I'm not playing it no more, which leads to the mayor saying, I'm about to pull y'all music off of every platform.
Right.
Which leads to Mano and a few others coming out and having a meeting with the mayor.
Well, that part I didn't understand.
Oh, I understood it clearly.
Because they're not drill rappers.
I understood it clearly because you know why? Once you take the drill rap, next is the gangster rap. What's the difference between the two?
The drill rap, I think, it's an aggressive nature. Gangster rap is, you know, you're gonna rap about things that you went through or whatever, but drill rap is like, the frequency of it is like kill.
Right.
Now.
For real.
You dig what I'm saying? Like gangster rap, there's certain Jay-Z songs, I know he's reminiscing. He's been through it.
Right.
Drill is like, let's go. It's time to go. It's a marching theme.
It's the death drum.
Yeah.
It's the death beat.
It activates.
The death frequency it does. And it's like, it don't just activate you. There's a cause for the kill. Yo, that nigga just said such and such about King Vaughn. He just said something about FBG Duck. Word, he said F Pop Smoke. We still grieving over him. It's on. Shorty went in the studio, I forget his name. Came out the studio, he put the song, a snippet of the song, they hit him. Forget the young boy name. I've been doing stories back to back on these topics.
Right.
Next thing you know, okay, you don't hear so much about these drill rappers getting hit anymore after the police got D-Thing. Five Guard.
We don't see him here today.
The fallout between me and Five Guard stemmed from me speaking on the older dude's failing K-Flock. This dude posted all over the internet, which I hope it don't come back and bite him at trial, how he had his gun, he was taunting his enemies, he ends up walking past a block, maybe barbershop stores, whatever. His op come outside, runs up on him. Allegedly, he kills him.
Allegedly.
He's in jail now.
Right.
So it went from saying not guilty to pleading self-defense, where there's a whole lot of evidence on the internet to convict this boy, to understand that his drill culture of music is deaf culture.
But we know how New York play.
There is no self-defense in New York.
Look, Remy Ma told me when she was fighting her case, somehow Busta Rhymes, Ja Rule, and Lil Wayne and her all had court on the same day.
Wow.
Like, how is this even possible? Like, we're in different court. How do they line us up like this? We know how New York play. They're gonna make an example. They did it to Lil Wayne, the height of his career. Ja Rule. New York.
So, you know, my reason for bringing up that is to show how hard I've been going. Five Guard took it personal. A lot of people were taking what I have to say personal. But now it's the point where when you see so many of your children dying, you have to draw the line. It's a liquor bottle and a candle. Liquor bottle and a candle. Enough is enough. And it's like, it's for me, silence is approval.
This hot for trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars, I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work, you heard. Making fiends leave earth, you heard. Got your baby mama thirst, you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf, you heard.